that we've made at the negotiating table that are very important to our cause.
Talk about them.
So, during negotiations, we should talk about where we were and where we are now. Prior to us negotiating, ISU graduate workers had an average pay of $10,500 per year.
Boo!
On wages like that. So, for the amount of work that we do for the university, the amount of value that we produce for the university, over $100,000 in tuition dollars for the university every single year, and we are paid an average of $10,500. The university has the money to pay us more. The money is there, and we deserve our fair share.
Yeah!
So, on top of our wages being so piddly, we were also charged fees of $2,600 every single year. If my wages are $10,500 and my fees are $2,500, I'm getting paid a take-home pay of $8,000 a year. What am I expected to do in this kind of a situation besides go further into poverty and starve, or take on more debt in loans? This puts us into a situation where we are either dealing with starvation or debt. And that ain't right. So, we came together, we formed our union, we got to the negotiating table at this university, and we have made some substantial gains only through our collective organizing action. And we'll talk about what those gains were that we've made so far, right? Yeah. At the negotiating table, after 2 painstaking years of talking back and forth, and talking's a nice choice of word to use, we have made the university give us a contract that will offer raises from $950 a month per minimum to $1,200 per month minimum for a master's degree worker. That's a nearly $300 increase per month that a worker is going to be getting because of our actions on campus.
Woo!
A 25% increase in wages. Now, that's not all, because we are also getting, in the next year, a $100 increase per month for each master's worker on the minimum, which means we're going to go from $950 to $12 within the first year, and from $12 to $13 within the next year. So we are in total, by the time this contract is over, raising the minimum pay for graduate workers by 33%.
Woo!
I need to point out, though, that that is not enough. I'm still just riding that line between being all right and having a big problem real fast. I am one emergency away still from being further impoverished, even at that rate. However, we need results, and we need our folks to be in a better position than where they are at right now. So that is why the bargaining team at ISU, the bargaining team for the Grad Workers Union, is recommending that we do ratify this contract, because we are going to come back next year after we have 1 more year of organizing. We're going to go back to the negotiating table, and we are going to push them further to raise our wages more, to cut our fees more, to make sure that we have better health care, to make sure that we are better positioned in our working environment.
Yeah!
While we were in negotiations, had moved on topics that they said they would never move on, right?
Liars!
So, and it makes it exactly clear, they've been this whole time have been definitely able to do the things that they said they could not do. They will only do those things when we push them and force them to do it. The university needs to be forced to do the right thing. So what kind of things did they do that they said they could not do? They said they could not give across-the-board raises to our graduate units. Right? And what do they end up doing at the table? For those folks who are making above the minimum pay, you're still going to get a 3% increase the first year and an extra 2% increase the second year. You're going to get a 5% increase by the end of the year.
Yeah!
Furthermore, the university said that it would never, under any circumstances, be able to cut our mandatory fees. And what did they do in this past year? They reduced our mandatory fees by 10%, which, if you ask me, is better than nothing, but I would sure as hell want a lot more, because $2,500 in fees a year is a lot of fucking money. Yep, so if I'm getting $250 back, great. But I'm going to be coming back next year and asking for a little more, because we deserve that, don't we?
Yeah!
have made substantial gains at the negotiating table. We have more room that we can gain in the coming years. We are not done. So while we are recommending to ratify this contract, this is not the end of union action on campus. This is the beginning of the next chapter where the baseline has been set, and we are going to continue pushing for better pay and better conditions until we get to a spot that is comfortable for all workers to be in a position where they are not being put between a situation of starvation and debt.
Yep.
I don't know if we had anyone else who's going to speak next. Did you want to talk? Yeah. All right, come on up, Jim.